welcome back to another episode of Jay's Allotment Diary. I'm Jay and this is my garden. It is now Sunday the 20th of September. First things first, I want to say hello to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. This is a gardening channel and it is for beginners, as I am a beginner. So I hope you enjoy everything that I put on, and I hope you enjoy the journey that we're all about to go on. But once again, thank you. I want to say to all you guys out there and all, cheers for your like and your comments and all, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But what we've been up to this week, we have had a couple of ups and downs. We had a couple of issues going on with the melons, which you can see in the little clips. Yeah, I'm going to put a bit more time into them next year. Definitely a hard plant to grow, I found anyway. But we did manage to get a couple of melons. We did do a little taste test, which you can see, and they were all right. But however, I am going to try and put a little bit more time into them next year. I'm not going to set them away far too early and see what happens. But yeah, was okay. But lessons are learned a little bit. Don't give them too much feed. But anyway, grapevine, had a little bit of problem with the grapevine. Nothing really major, but I was a little bit gutted. You'd be to see on a little clip what you're about to watch shortly. Also, we've managed to go through with pepper plants. Start to chop these back now, take some of the peppers away, while keeping some of them for seed and stuff like that, ready for next year. Also, what we've gone and done is we've gone and managed to go to the top of the polytunnel. We have harvested the rest of the tomatoes out of there. We'll chop everything back and we'll give it a good clean up. I am going to be getting the spring cabbages in today, so you will catch that at the end of the video. Also managed to do the garlic, the Casablanca garlic. That's all out and away, so you'll be to see that and all. So we'll see what happens with that. Quite pleased with it, the way it's turned out. Fingers crossed we'll get some nice garlic from them. Like I say, we did try to grow them last year, but the ground what we put them in was too much waterlogged, and they got a lot of rust and stuff like that. But fingers crossed this year work out okay. If not, we will find a better location next year. But we'll see. Also, I managed to get a battery over the moon. The battery's working fantastic. It's taking no energy whatsoever to run these lights. We are doing little tests at the moment. Fingers crossed I can get this grow room set up. What we're going to do with this grow room, I can get it up and running. I am going to get another battery next week. Like I say, we are doing testing. We're going to try and grow some lettuces and stuff like that. I'm just going to give it a shot. Nothing to lose. Got a load of seed there lying around, just doing now. We're going to go and get that all sorted out. We want to see what these lights run like, and I am going to do the onions and stuff like that. But like I say, we're just going to hide a load of stuff in there and just see what grows. Just give it a little test, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they work out well. But at this moment in time, we are just doing a battery test. But like I say, polytunnel's being sorted out. All the cabbages are ready to be going in. You beat the catch at the end. I have managed to bring up the new pond, what we're going to be using. I'll show you it, but we'll need to wait till the details are sorted out and stuff like that before we start planning where it's actually going to go, because I need to chop them details back in November, and I'm going to be pulling them up end of November, and then we're going to be storing them just over the winter. And then we can find out a decent location once the pond's in, and we're going to work around the pond. So we've got loads of plans and loads of stuff what's going to be going on. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to let you watch these couple of clippings, and then at the end I'll catch up with you. So I hope you enjoy it, and cheers for watching. Thanks again. Right, hello everyone. I've just popped up the garden to check on things, and the first place I came was inside of this potting shed. This is definitely dying back. This is starting to change colour now, and also it's pulled itself away from the plant. It's not the biggest, but it smells like a melon, I'll give it that. It's definitely that variety. So I will take that home and let it ripen up a little bit more, and then we'll chop it up and see what it's like, and have a little look. Like I say, it's not the biggest, but first of a time growing one, and I will be doing them again. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to see what that's like. Doesn't smell bitter or out, it does smell sweet. So finger crossed it'll be okay. Look at that little pepper there. that's just sat in that pot, and the roots have just went down. I've got a nice size pepper on there, and it's changing colour now. Yeah, so that's fantastic. And it looks like we've got a little bit of an issue with the vine there. That's snapped and all. I just noticed that. What a nightmare. But these are starting to change colour now. So I'm happy with that. Spot on. But yeah, I've just got to notice that, so I'm just going to go and tend to that and get that sorted, okay? Right, then that was a little bit of a nightmare. It looked like it's rotted away or something like that. So what I've gone and done is I just nipped it off. I tied it there. It's only got to go to there. These here have been taken off along here. But I'm just going to leave that one on, and hopefully that one there finishes it off and just goes along there. But we'll see. It's long enough. We're nearly there. You know, this is its first year, so I don't know if I'm going to get any fruit off it next year or what. I don't know. I'm assuming the fruits will come in between these leaf molds here next year, but I don't know, because like I say, it's the first time growing it. This hasn't really come to now. We've got a little vine what's coming off there a little bit, but that slowed right down, because ideally I want that one to go up there and run along that string. But however, we're nearly there at the end. I am a little bit gutted, like I say. It looks like it's starting to produce more cucumbers now. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'll just wait till it gets to the top there, and I'll just nip the top off. That's it. I'm done with it. See what happens. Everything, like I say, just there is ripening lovely inside of here. Some of the smaller ones are a little bit soft, like. Never mind. But I have stopped watering them. These here are the Peter Graysbrook onion seeds, so I'll set away just to check for their germination, and these are doing absolutely fantastic in there, to be honest. So I'm just going to let them be. They can just sit there happily. Also, if you notice there, we have moved the strawberries, so we'll go and have a quick little look. These dahlias are looking lovely. I've just been keep deadheading them. This one's opened up now. This one is the Wizard of Oz. But I want to find a decent location for them so they can get established and that and get bigger. So you get more bigger heads and stuff. And as you can see here, we've pulled out all the strawberry runners. We have got some more we're going to be going through. Some of them are looking okay. Them two are looking a little bit dodgy, but they'll be fine. But all these are looking nice and healthy. I am going to do a little bit of a garlic spray, like I say, and give them a good little spray just to protect them a little bit. But they're looking quite good. Like I say, these be getting repotted up again anyway. We'll just keep an eye on them, make sure they've got plenty of water and stuff like that over the winter. Even though it's cold and stuff like that, you still got to make sure that they've got plenty of water, because the ground does dry up quite quick and go solid and stuff like that, so it's best just to keep on top of it. They are the strawberry runners what we're going to be sorting out, and then we're going to start going through the mother plants which are sitting right there, and they're going to be going into the bath. All the little flower heads are starting to open up on these leeks now, so which is great news, because I've got loads to play with now. There's one there, opening up nicely. There's one there, opening up nicely. And this one here is doing really good. So yeah, happy with that. Still got to sort that collar out. Needs to be moved there. Loads to do. Absolutely loads to do. These sunflowers need to come out. Just general cleaning up now, basically. But there we have it. Yeah, I see I was a little bit gutted with that vine, but hopefully I managed to sort it out. Right, hello everyone, it is now Friday the 18th, it's round about 6:30. Just popped out in the garden just to check on everything, make sure everything's okay. I have been quite busy this week, but I set my dad away on a couple of jobs what needed to be done around the garden. He's managed to move the collar, also where he's put the collar, he's dug the soil over and he's went through some of our own compost from the top of the garden and he's sieved some of that through. We'll have a little look so you can see what I'm on about. Also, happy days, I managed to get myself another car battery, so I went over the moon. I put the lights on and everything seems to be working spot on. We've just got to do a little test on it to see how long the battery lasts for and see if it's going to continue charging and stuff like that. I am getting another battery because like I say, I want as many batteries as I can so I can hold as much power as I need, because like I say, when the sun's out and stuff like that, it's just going to be running off the battery. But I am looking at different options what I'm going to be doing to source power to keep these lights up and running. But at this moment in time, it's all just messing around, trial and error, seeing how things work and stuff like that, because I'm really want to get this grow room up and running. Don't know if it's going to be this year, for next year, ready for next year, but however, I'm not really bothered because I'm just going to keep working on it and hopefully I get some sorted, you know, because ideally I definitely need some sort of grow room, so I'm going to set some stuff away. But we'll look into that, and like I say, I know at the moment I've got on our battery, so I'm just going to acquire a couple more batteries and hopefully we can do a little test on there and see how long these lights stay on. They're only T5 lights and they're only 5 watt LEDs. I think they're 5 watt LEDs. They do get quite warm, believe it or not. They're quite good little lights. But like I say, I'm just hoping to get the power just to run it. That's another little project what I'm working on at this moment in time. So like I say, I want to start doing the onions and stuff, but I can't, fingers crossed, because I've got some of the leeks out there with the leek heads on now, they're looking great. So hopefully I can get some seeds from them. I have got some Peter Glazebrook seeds, so fingers crossed next year I'll get some onions and I can get some seed from them. Just messing around, and then we'll see where we'll go with that. But like I say, with Dad's been through, he's managed to move that collar. I want to be back up here tomorrow and we're going to go and get this garlic in, the Casablanca, get this all sorted out, go through the cloves, and we'll get them potted out. Not loads of them are going to be fitting inside of there. We will keep some and put some in pots and stuff like that. We'll see what we've got around the garden where we can just stick stuff over the winter, and then we'll just compare it to see what happens, you know. The rest of them tomato plants at the top of the garden, they're going to be coming out. Going to get rid of them over the weekend because I want to get that ground turned over so I can get the spring cabbages in. That's going to be happening. Also, we're going to be taking a harvest of one of the butternut squashes because it's a nice size one now, so it's ready to be harvested. And then I just store it for a little bit till I want to use it. Because like I say, I don't know if you can ever go too far or what, but it's a perfect size for me. I'm happy with it, so I'm just going to just nip it out and take it away. So we're going to be doing that and all tomorrow. So like I say, we have got some bits and bobs that we're going to be doing tomorrow, but I'll quickly show you the collar what my dad has managed to move. Okay, so I'll spin this around and we'll have a little look. Right, we'll just have a quick look then. So it's decided to put the collar just there. We have put our own compost in out of the compost bins. Yes, it's going to be full of weeds and stuff like that, but it'll be absolutely perfect for feed. Fantastic stuff. So we're going to hide the garlic in there. Like I say, we'll just get a couple of rows in there, see how they get on. We did grow some last year, but however, if you look back with previous video when I showed you, they didn't get very big. They did split, but they were first time. So this time we will try a bit harder, and fingers crossed we'll get some nice garlic growth, because it was over there where we grew it last year, but it just got too waterlogged and stuff like that. But like I say, all this ground's going to be getting green manure soon. End of this month we're going to be green manure and that. As you can see, the sweet corn has been getting took away now. It's all coming out. All this is going to be coming out as well. We have kept these 3 leek eggs going because these are starting to show themselves now. And also this one's been out for a while. It's looking really good. We can look at these little leeks now, with pot leeks. These are the musabras. Some of them are alright. Yeah, we've got a little row along there and all. So yeah, fantastic. The butternut squash, what I'm going to be harvesting, is this one here. It's a nice size, perfect size. You know, I can see it changing colour a little bit, to be totally honest with you. I don't want it to go too far, I don't know if that's okay or what, but it's a good size for me. We have got another one there, and we have got another one over there, and also over there. Not as big. These pumpkins are looking quite good and all. They're turning dark, so I imagine they're going to be ready to harvest soon. These Japanese onions are doing okay, nothing's happened to them. Them being pulled out by birds and all like that, so they're holding in there. These are looking good still. But yeah, tomorrow or Sunday, we're going to get the rest of this out, get this all digged over. We'll see what muck we've got, what we can put in, and then these, we're going to go through these, get these cleaned up and get them potted out. I'm going to have to put something down to stop any slugs and stuff like that getting onto them, because as you can see, they have been getting attacked a bit, but I sort that out. I think there's something when we go to do it. So this is another job, could be possibly Sunday when I get this sorted. That's Bella's just caught a nice little flyer there. But yeah, happy days, happy days. So there we go, guys. A few jobs what I need to be getting on with. Like I say, I need to get that tunnel all sorted out, so we're going to be doing that over the weekend and get them spring cabbages in. We're going to go through the green manure. That's going to be happening at the end of the month. We're going to go and get that ground all sorted out, prepped up, ready for that. Because now it's grown in there, it's just an absolute waste of time. We'll have a little look at them Brussels sprouts. What we dad wants to keep the murret, but nothing's happening with them. Inside of here, we're going to start getting rid of these peppers now. I'm going to start harvesting them. Some of them what I can harvest, and take some seed. I'm going to take some seed from them. That's the plan. I've got some nice peppers there what I can do stuff with, so I'll be taking them home. The cayenne pepper over there, that is my dad's plants. He's been looking after them. He decided to eat one the other day and took his lips off, and unfortunately there was nothing for him to drink around the garden, so he had to suffer. So lesson learned for him, like didn't eat a chili. Never mind. But we'll go for the Casablanca, we'll get that sorted out. We'll start getting them marigolds out, the African vanilla ones. Can't really keep any seed from them because of the F1, unfortunately, because they're a nice plant. But I will get some more of them. The rest of the sweet corn, we'll get that all out and all, get that sorted out. And basically that's it, guys. Just cleaning up, get this greenhouse all cleaned up and sorted out. I'm going to start sorting out the grow room in there. I'm going to get it all built now, because now I'm starting to get with batteries and stuff like that. And I'm going to get it sorted out properly. Once them melons die off, that trough will be getting cleaned out, and they will be putting some new feed and new compost in there, ready for next year to stay set with little seeds away and stuff like that. I'll show you what we do with that, or if you look back with previous videos, we'll hide some stuff in. You can have a little look. It's quite handy. It's a good little tool. But yeah, guys, that is around about it. Before I keep on babbling on, I'm going to get myself way home, and I will be back down here tomorrow, and we'll just go through the jobs of what I want to crack on with. Okay, so I'll catch you then. Right, hello everyone. It is now Saturday morning. Just popped out in the garden because I want to tackle some of them jobs what we're looking at just before there. First things first, I went in there, I set the battery up, the new battery with the solar panel. It's quite nice day to day. Full charge on there. We'll hide them little T5s on, and while I'm here, I want to see how long that battery runs for. Fingers crossed it works all right, but like I say, I am acquiring more batteries. As soon as I come across them, I will be getting them. Obviously, due to the restrictions now, me and my dad can't be next to each other in the same garden at the same time. Unfortunately, I don't know how long it's going to go on for. So I'm up here in the morning now, and I'm going to try and do as much as I can before he decides to come up, so he can do his bit. There's not a lot we can do about it. We've just got to stick to the rules. Like I say, I still get my time up here, and also my dad still gets his time up here as well. So I hope you guys out there are alright. I hope it hasn't affected you too much either. But what can we do? But like I say, I'm going to tackle some of the jobs, what we looked at before there. I'm going to go through some of these pepper plants. I want to nip some of them away. I am going to keep some of the seed, let them dry out, ready for next year, hopefully. We're going to go through the garlic. I've been separating the garlic up, the Casablanca. We've got some more alright cloves there, some nice sized cloves. So we're going to get them sorted out and we'll get them potted out and all. We'll see how many we'll fit in, and we might put some in some tubs or something like that. We'll see what happens. Also, I want to go through them tomatoes at the top of the garden. I want to get them pulled out now. We'll just get a mushroom tray. Got one down there, mushroom tray. Everything needs a good clean up. Well, there's a mushroom tray. We'll just sit them in there, and we'll sit them in the shed, and we'll just let them ripen up. We'll just let them ripen up, and then I can sort out the spring cabbage, so I can get that set away. Also, I'm going to get the rest of the French marigolds out, African marigolds, sorry. They're going to be coming out, getting all that cleaned up. And then we need to start sorting out the flower section and all. We need to start sorting all out, getting that all cleaned up properly, because we have got some spring bulbs. What we want to sort out and start getting them planted in. I do need to bring up the pond, what I'm going to be putting in, so we can get that in position, so we can work out where these bulbs are going to be going, because I don't want to be pulling them up all the time and stuff like that. So we need to sort that out. Managed to get a nice big pot here, and this pot here is going to be for, I'm going to high wheat thyme in it. It's a lovely plant. It smells lush, so I'm going to put that in it, and that's going to stay in there, and I can put it in and out of the greenhouse all the time. Also, we're going to go and look at the butternut squashes and the pumpkins. I am thinking about harvesting one today, but I don't know. I watched Gardener's World yesterday, and I saw a little tip by cutting the leaves back to help them ripen up a bit more, so the sunlight can get to them. So I think I'll probably give that a little shot and see how we'll get on, and then just see through the week how they're getting on, and I'll probably take them away. I don't know if it's going to affect it by the different taste or whatever goes too far. I don't really know, but we'll see what happens. Little experiment, you know. I've got a couple of there to play with, but that's probably the best one. So like I say, I'll spin these around, and then we'll just go through these and have a little look what I want to do. Okay. Right then, as you can see, I just started nipping them away, just taking the best ones out, and then I've just been sticking them inside of there, and then we can go through them, get the seed and stuff. So some of them, I'm not going to take them all out, but some of them I'm just going to go through, get rid of some of the leaves and stuff like that, and we'll give them a bit of a clean up, and then we'll have a quick little look. Okay. Right then guys, so there you have it. These two are done with. I'll just nip these away now. Like I say, just let these ripen up. Got some lovely sized ones there. That's what I'm saying about just not having many on a plant. And then we've got these. We'll go through these, we'll take some seed from these, and I might be able to do something with them. We'll see what we can do. These are looking canny though. These Peter Gray's Brooks tester seeds. But yeah, that's had a nice clean up. Going to just quickly jump into the potting shed and just check on that light. Right then guys, so there we have it. That's the grow light. I am going to get a couple more. They're up and running. They're looking okay. It's used 1 bar on the battery up to now. Hopefully that just stays the same. They're only 5 watts, and there is the battery there. Fingers crossed it works okay. All I need to do is just get some more batteries, and we will start doing little testers on this. Yes, them lights are quite high, as you can see, but we'll be to adjust them up and down and stuff like that. At this moment in time, all we're doing is checking on the battery storage and stuff like that, how long the lights will stay on for, because like I say, it's only running off a solar panel. But fingers crossed it works out how I want it to work out, and then we can start messing around and getting it all set up. I just don't want to waste my time setting it all up if it's not going to work. It's just a waste of time. I'll just do something at home if I can, but ideally I would like it here. But we'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it, like I say, and see how it runs. Right then, so the next job we want to tackle is we're going to go and get this garlic out. So like I showed you yesterday, this is where we're going to put it. I'm just going to compress it all down, and then we'll have a little look how we set this garlic away. Okay. Right then guys, so I will speed this up once I start potting them out. Hopefully you're all right there and you're not get blown around by the wind too much, but we'll quickly go through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat it all down so the ground is nice and firm. So there you have it, nice and firm. A couple of things you need to know what I learned. Obviously, I know that's the bottom, I know that's the top, but what I did was I put it in like an onion, and you don't do that. You know, you don't put it in like an onion. You push it right down. So what we'll do is I put a row out. So I'll just empty them all out. So there you have it, a nice row there. So what I'm going to do is I get them planted out, okay, and then I've got a couple here where I can mess around with in some pots or something. So I'll get these planted out now. And there you have it guys, overwinter garlic, the Casablanca. All I need to do now is tag them up and give them a good little drink, okay? Right guys, there you have it, tagged up the garlic, the Casablanca, and just a bit of a water in. And as you can see, the water's going straight through, so the drainage seems to be spot on. And like I say, we'll just keep an eye on these, and fingers crossed we've got some nice garlic. Right, and guys, this is our next task. I'm going to get rid of these tomato plants now. We're going to take all the tomatoes off and put them inside of a mushroom tray, hopefully the right one up. But like I say, I need to get this cleared out now so we can start getting these spring cabbages sorted. These spring cabbages are going to be going inside of here just to see if they do anything to the ground by cleaning it up and making it back to neutral, ready, hopefully, fingers crossed, for my onions next year. So what we're going to do is we'll go through them, we'll get them pulled out, we'll get them in a mushroom tray, we'll get the soil turned over, and then tomorrow we'll come up and then we'll get these sorted out. As you can see, they have been attacked quite a bit by slugs, so fingers crossed they'll be okay. I'll try and think of something what I can do to protect them a little bit, but the first thing we need to do is get this cleared. So I'll put you somewhere and then we'll crack on and get it all cleared out, aye? Right then guys, I'll quickly show you what I'm doing. It's just not a decent place in here where I can stick yous to watch, but all I'm going to be doing is just nipping the trusses out. So as you can see there, snipping them out and just harvesting them, putting them inside this mushroom tray. So what I'll do is I'm going to go through them all, get them in this mushroom tray, and then we'll get the plants pulled out, and then we'll have a little look at the ground, okay? And then we'll get it all turned over, ready for these spring cabbages going in tomorrow, right? Right then guys, so there you have it, that's all out now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and just turn the soil over, literally that's it. And then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll go through the spring cabbages, we'll clean them up, we'll sort them out, we'll put them in, and then we'll see how they get on. If they survive, they survive, they don't, it's not the end of the world. But fingers crossed they'll be okay. I just need to protect them a little bit from the slugs and the snails. But like I say guys, I'm going to quickly get this turned over, and then I'll meet us back in the greenhouse. Right guys, quick look at this before we go back up to the greenhouse. Just hold it all in, and as you can see, the soil is nice. So just that's it tomorrow. We'll go through it, get spring cabbages in, and I might have a little bit of feeding just to help them over the winter, and then we'll see what happens. And like I say, hopefully fingers crossed I've got some nice onions what are going to be going inside of here. Remember to get some black white plastic over the top of them just to stop any weeds and stuff like that coming back through. But that's one bed day more or less sorted. Right then guys, we managed to do a couple of jobs there which I'm pleased with. We managed to get the garlic in, happy days. So we'll just keep an eye on that and give it water when we need to give it water. Also we managed to sort out the polytunnel at the top of the garden. So what I do is when I come back up here tomorrow, I might have a little bit of feeding, and then we'll get them spring cabbages planted out, and we'll see what happens with them. Fingers crossed to be okay. That was our little tomato harvest. So we've got some nice tomatoes in there. Just let them sit inside this mushroom tree and ripen off. We managed to go through with peppers, get some of these cut back and stuff like that. So I'm pleased with that. I have just turned the light off inside there. That light's been running for about 2.5 hours now. And as soon as I turned it off, the battery went straight back up to full. So I'm pleased with that. I do need to mess around with it a little bit more, and just because I need it to run longer, of course. So I will be keeping a close eye on it. I'm going to ring my dad, see if he's coming up now to turn it back on and see what happens. Just to keep it running, just to keep an eye on it and see how much power we're going to be getting out of it. But all that's work in progress. But like I say, I'll be back up here tomorrow. What we'll do is we'll pull the rest of the sweet corn out. We'll get rid of the African marigolds. I might get my dad to hoe that little bit of ground through the week, so it gives him something to do. And then we will probably have a look at the ground, what we're going to start green manuring. We'll start going through that, seeing what the stuff's looking like, and getting it all pulled out and getting it all prepped up, ready to get the green manure sorted. So things are starting to come together nicely. We're going to go where their melons are, because it looks like they're dying back. We're going to give that a good clean out and all, and then put some fresh compost inside of there, ready for next year. But like I say guys, that's about it for the day. I want to give your dad a bit of a chance to come up now and do his little bits and bobs, and then I'll be back up here tomorrow to finish off the video. Right, so once again, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Right then guys, we'll just do a quick update on this melon. This is a melon one I grew, coming away from the vine as the plant was dying away, which you've seen in my videos. What we're going to do is we're going to just chop it in half and see what it looks like, and see what it tastes like. Don't know if it's going to be bitter, because I have read up that some melons can be bitter, where you've got to take away the male flower. No idea, but we're going to see. It's not the biggest, but like I say, it's my first ever attempt of growing a melon. To be totally honest with you, I thought I was going to get none at all this year. I thought it was a complete write-off, considering I was hoping to grow them inside of the little melon house there, what I had set up at the beginning of the year. But however, this turned out inside the potting shed, but I killed it off by accident by giving it far too much feed. So now we're going to give it a shot and just see what it is like. You're going to have to just bear with us 2 seconds while I chop that in half. Right, and guys, as you can see there is a lot of seed in there, which I'm happy with because I can keep them seed because I don't think they're F1 or are these. I have to double check on the packet, but it is some seed in there. It is nice and soft and it does look quite juicy. So I'm just going to clean that bit of seeds out and we'll have a little taste test, okay? Right, and guys, so there you have it, cleaned up. Let's go. Oh, spot on. Not bitter at all. Nice and sweet. You can see the juice, what is coming out of it when I squeeze it. That is actually really nice. I'm really surprised in that, like. Yeah, over the moon. Over the moon with that. But there we go, guys. That is the melon what I have grown. I can't remember the variety of it now. If you look back with previous videos, you'd be to see. But there we go. First attempt and more or less spot on. Right then, so this here is going to be the new pond. We're all going to line it out with some plastic covering. But this is going to be going just up here. Like I say, we're going to start going for all these flowers and that. These dahlias will be getting chopped back and pulled out and stored. These gladdies, we're just going to pull the bulbs up and chop them away and store the bulbs. Like I say, all this is going to get turned over and then we can sort out where the pond's going to be going. You will see the video on that. It's not going to be happening until at least about 2 months time roughly. Obviously we've got to put a little ramps in and stuff like that for like hedgehogs and etc. But we'll go through all that. I can't wait for it, just to get that inside of there and then we can start working around it. We're going to use that stuff there to just line it out because it's fantastic stuff. A little tip whilst on gardener's world, which I just mentioned at the beginning of the videos, just cutting the foliage away around the squashes. I was going to harvest them, but then I saw that and I thought I'd give it a shot. So I'll probably wait till middle of next week before I decide to harvest these, or at the end of the week. I'll just keep an eye on them. These Japanese onions are looking spot on. They're all still in there, haven't been attacked and out like that. Same as with my strawberry runners. These are looking really, really good. Over the moon with them. But the job is these cabbages. So we're going to be getting these cabbages put in here today. Get these sorted out, and like I say, these are just a little mess around, a little experiment. If they turn out anything decent, I will harvest them, but it's just to put in the ground, just to go over winter, to be totally honest with you. And they reckon it's good to clean the ground out, ready to do it at the pH check next year. To hopefully, fingers crossed, I have some nice onions what I can put inside of here. But we'll see what happens. What we'll do is I'll spin these around. We'll get these cleaned up and we'll get them into position where they're going to go, and then we'll get them planted out, okay? Right then, so what I'm going to do is, right, I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of potato fertilizer in. Why am I sprinkling in for? Because what I got. So I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit in. I got a little bit of blood fish and bone. Like I say, it's just a little bit of feed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that in now. So there you have it. That is it, hold in. Now we're going to go through these, get them cleaned up and get them in position where we want them. There you have it, guys. So what I'll do is I'll get these potted in and then we'll have a look at these once they're potted in, okay? So I'm going to put them nice and deep. Basically, I'm going to put them up to there, so nice and deep, okay? So then, guys, that's them in. They're being nicely compressed down. So we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in. And we've got about 5 there to play with. Now, I need to protect them a little bit from the slugs and the snails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the lower leaves what are touching the ground a little bit. And then we're going to use this stuff. This is a grit. This is a grit. It's going to do now to the ground, no damage, and just sprinkle a bit around it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through them all, do that, and we'll have a quick little look. Okay, so then guys, there you have it. It's just like an eggshell grit, that sort of stuff. It's fantastic. It seems to work quite well. That there, just once you water in, it just rots away and the plant gets established and bigger. So I keep on top of it till the plant gets bigger, but fingers crossed this does the job. So I know by the moment the way they're looking. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to water them in, and then that is it. There we go guys, 10 spring cabbages all watered in. Happy days, sorted. Right then, so that's it, another end to another week. As you've seen there with the melons, you know, it turned out okay. First of all time growing under the melon, but however, lessons are learned. Don't start them way far too early. They don't like a lot of moisture around the necks, and also when you're feeding them, clearly don't like to be overfed. But like I say, first time growing them, not too bad. So next year we will put a bit more effort into them and try a little bit harder. I'm not setting them way far too early, and just let them be. Don't overfeed them. As you saw there with the vine, I was a little bit gutted, but I think the vine's all okay. I imagine all this foliage is going to start dying back soon anyway, once the colder weather starts kicking in. But yeah, it's doing great. Fingers crossed I'll get some grapes on there next year. I don't know how long it takes. It only takes 2 years or 3 years before you start getting fruits from it, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get some next year. As you can see with all the peppers what you watched there, that's starting to get sorted out. All the spring cabbages are all sorted out now. Things are ticking over nicely. We little grow room set up. Fingers crossed it works out for us, you know what I mean. Like I say, we're just going to mess around, just I get all that covered in darkness, the little area where the lights are, stuff like that, and we'll just give it a shot and see if we can grow anything. Just have a little mess around. Not going to lose now, like I say. I want these batteries to just keep charging all the time, so it just stays like stabilised. That's the plan anyway. But like I say guys, we've still got loads to do. We've still got to do all the green manure. That needs to be sorted out. That's going to be happening at the end of the month. We're all still taking the rest of the sweet corn out. In the next couple of months we'll be putting a new pond in and getting all that sorted out, because we need to get our spring bulbs in, because we've got some spring bulbs what we're going to be sorting out and getting them planted out. So we've got loads and loads of stuff to do. But once again guys, thank you for watching, subscribing, liking and comment, and I really appreciate you all watching it and stuff like that. Thank you very much. But any of you out there who like to subscribe and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Come along, join the journey. Like I say, it's all for beginners, and we're going to have some ups and downs, but it's all fun at the end of the day. But once again guys, that's it now, and hopefully I'll get you out tomorrow. But once again, thank you very much.